So I was out on my walk this morning. Let's see, today's March 14th, Tuesday. And I found this baby squirrel, and he wasn't moving or anything, he or she. And so I picked him up because I'd had this experience once before where I found a baby squirrel, and I found that if I gave him warmth and just stimulated him a little bit, I'd get movement again. And that's exactly what's happening with this little guy. As I've been just stimulating him and keeping him in the warmth of my hands, he's starting to move and come back to life. I think because it's cold in the mornings. He fell from a nest and he was in shock, obviously, and I keep saying he, but I don't know if it's he or she, but it doesn't matter. Maybe it is a he. It might be. I found that the shock and just getting warmth and stimulation can bring these little guys back to life if they haven't been left too long. Last time I just called a veterinary place that had somebody that could take him for a little while and give him to a squirrel rescue thing. So I think I might have to do that with this little guy because I don't know if I'm going to have the time to take care of him, but I'd like to. I'd love to be able to nurse him back to health and have a little pet. Squirrel. Yes, because you're moving in the direction. Alright. So, this is a few minutes later since the last video, and I just want to show you how much more movement we got here. This little guy is just moving around like crazy. He's really coming back to life. It just shows what a little bit of love can do, you know. This squirrel, if nobody had picked him up, he would have died. And I think he's going to survive. He looks like a real survivor, this little baby. Yes, I can hear his little stomach noises, and I can feel his heartbeat now. And he's just moving around like crazy. Yeah. I probably should feed him pretty soon. I have to figure out what I can give him. I have a syringe. Oh, you want to say hello to the cameras? Huh? To the people out there? Say, I'm still alive. I'm still here. Yes, because somebody cared enough to pick me up and try to rescue me. Yes. Because I'm a little squirrel and I deserve to be rescued. Yes, I do. I think he's getting hungry. He's like making little mouth movements. But I think he really appreciates the warmth and the stimulation. Yeah. Okay, look at that. You're really coming around, aren't you? Yeah. So I don't want to let go of him. But I have to see if I can find that phone number and find, I don't know if you guys can hear these tiny little sounds that's coming from him. Yeah, he's a little guy. He's a male. I think that's pretty obvious now. Yes. He really appreciates that I think that somebody cares and that somebody's going to try to help him. So if you are out for a walk, any of you people out there, and you find a little squirrel and he looks dead, don't just assume that he's dead. He could be brought back to life, especially, like I said, this is the second one that I have been able to bring back to life. Now the other one didn't survive, I don't think. Well, actually, there were two others that I had. One of them didn't survive, but one of them did, because the one that I was able to get to the rescue people, the one I had before that was just, I think he was injured too much and he just wasn't able to survive. But the second one definitely did survive. And this guy looks like he's well on his way to recovery. Yeah. And he made a little noise, a little breathing sound or burp sound. And let's see what you look like on this side. Oh, yes. Yes. Look. His eyes are open. See, before that, his eyes were totally closed. His eyes are opening. He's moving his little head. He's really starting to see the world again. And he's pooping again. Let's get this poop out of here. Yeah, I guess that's a good sign. Means his digestion is still working. All the organs are still working, as far as I can tell. And, you know, this is funny. I only started doing these early morning walks again. I used to walk a lot, but then I stopped for a long time, and I just started doing these walks again. And this is yesterday and the day before I didn't do the walk, but today I decided, okay, I'm going to get back to it. And maybe it was fate that I would find this little fellow, because I follow this route that I take, and there he was on the sidewalk.